For this video, we're going to use the shapes from the previous tutorial and combine them to create three-dimensional shapes, or at least the illusion of three-dimensional shapes. For example, we start with a triangle. At least the two sides of it. We can then, rather than draw a straight line across the bottom, you can draw a curved bottom using an ellipse or an oval. And now you have a cone. Okay. Then you can take the same idea with a triangle. You can always go over your lines and make sure they're where you want them. Draw the two sides. I'm going to make this a little wider because I'm going to add a third line, but instead of going across the bottom, I'm going to start here at the top again. I'm going to come down and to the right. So it's not the center, and it's going to be a little longer than the other two. Okay? To the right and center and longer than the other two. I'm just going to connect those like that. Okay, and now I have kind of a pyramid shape. All right. Now, next, you're going to combine squares and parallelograms together to create a cube. The square is going to be tilted a little bit. The parallelograms will be the same direction. So watch what I do. I'm going to draw the parallelogram first. Here's the top, side, bottom, left side. These aren't totally straight, so I'm going to go back over them and straighten them up. Now I'm going to draw a second parallelogram using this same line, but in the different direction. Now I'm going to make the square that's just kind of tilted to one side, right? Okay, next we're going to do a cylinder. This is going to be a combination of a square, a rectangle, and an oval. So let's start with an oval. And then we draw two sides to it. And then we draw the bottom. Okay? Notice how even on the bottom here, I draw the full ellipse. I left the top side a little lighter because theoretically that's the back side and we can't see it. Now, we're going to combine this idea with this idea, the cone and the cylinder, to create, well, a conical cylinder, I guess. I don't know. Basically, you start off with a smaller ellipse, and then you put the two sides angling down. And curve the bottom like that. Okay, so those are your four shapes, or I guess five shapes, excuse me, forms, shapes and forms. I want you to continue drawing them across the page. Try to go, at least four in each one, and when you're done, it should look something like that. Okay, so similar exercise, just with these five shapes that are combinations of the previous shapes.